So again, we have someone saying something he didn't actually say in the post, which is interesting. That's never a good sign of like that you're arguing in good faith or correct if you have to keep. Fat Brown Buffalo for $5 says thoughts on the back and forth between actual Justice Warrior and Josiah on X. I think it's pretty bad faith on Josiah's part and other Destiny supporters. It's interesting that you brought that up because I agree with you 100%.
What
And
is,
actually,
give us the details. I want to hear the dirt.
I'll read it because actually I was thinking about, before we knew if whether PF Young was going to come on, kind of going over it in the context of the conversation because I did think it was
Josiah being bad faith? Oh, that can't be true. What are you
I know
talking
for
about?
you,
That's
that's like
impossible.
manna from heaven. So you're like, give it to me, Sitch. Let's see if I can find it here.
This is all those guys do. All they do is traffic and reputation destruction.
Yes.
That's all they care about.
So it's actually it's kind of a fairly long back and forth chain. But so Sean was actually just where was responding to Trump's Rob Reiner post, which as I said, I was surprised. I was happy to see a lot of people on the right criticizing it. Sean said, I genuinely hate this post. Reportedly, he and his wife were killed by their drug abusing son. This would have been the perfect time to point out how the horrors of addiction go beyond Trump's rural, often forgotten base and have impacts at all levels of society. Instead, we got this.
That's actual justice war. And I completely agree with that.
Yes. So, yeah. So you look at that and I like that. I don't see anything wrong with that tweet whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. But Josiah is going to come in and be like, how dare you sweep for Trump?
Right. Now, the responses under it are a little fascinating, which I actually didn't read because I was kind of looking at the retweets. The top response is from Chris Raygun, of all people.
Wow.
Chris Raygun responds saying, it's an upsetting tweet. It's so unlike him.
I think there's some sarcasm there.
I think there's
some. Do you do the /S?
No, but we all read into it.
It's implied, yeah.
Right. And then which Sean responds saying, come on, Christopher, you're way too creative to just vomit up the same crap as Destiny. I never said nor implied I'm surprised. I said I didn't like, and then I offered an alternative. Try reading the post slower next time. That might help.
Oh my God. AJW going after Chris Reagan. This is getting good. I like this.
Then I see there's another account, Button Masher, who I kind of woke to, who said, bookmark this for when Sean supports Trump running for a third term, LOL.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay.
So that was the post Sean put out. This is something we talked about too. It's like someone says something you want them to say or like them to say, and then you attack them.
You still attack them. Yeah, exactly.
So you're disincentivizing anyone from ever coming to your side or attacking their own side because then you just viciously attack them when they do the thing you want them to do.
Yeah, you should just retweet Twump and go, based.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, so Sean said that, and then Destiny retweeted that and said, I just don't understand where these people have been at for the last 10 years. Trump has never shown decorum or literally fucking anything. The idea is that they're surprised now that he's not? ? Have you seen any media at all in the last decade?
Coming in there with the I told you so. That's going to be a popular theme in these, I think.
It is. Yeah, it is. Because they don't want to acknowledge, because that's what you do. It's like if someone says something you agree with, but you don't want to agree with them, you say, I told you so, idiot.
Yeah.
It's like exactly. Classic.
Well, what did you expect? We've been telling you this for years. It's been decades.
Right. And it's interesting. This is the classic Twitter meme. That if I could pull it up here, if I can find the exact wording of it. It's like this is this app in a nutshell. Oh, it says Twitter is the only place where well-articulated sentences can still get misinterpreted. You can say, I like pancakes, and somebody will say, so you hate waffles? No, bitch, that's a whole new sentence. What the fuck you talking about? This is exactly what happened in this situation, because Sean didn't say anything. I read it. He didn't say anything about being surprised that Trump said this whatsoever. He just said that he didn't like it, that Trump should have done it. And Destiny and Chris Reagan's first attack is to say, why are you surprised by this, Sean? Are you a retard?
See, all of these people are doing the thing. They're doing the thing. All of these people are guilty because they care more about attacking Trump than saying nice things about a guy who got killed by his son. And to me, that is just as fucking disgusting. They're like, oh, this is an opportunity to beat up on someone.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
like, what the fuck?
That's
I mean,
exactly it.
like ultimately, it's Trump's fault for wading into this situation. But I mean, you could see this coming from a mile away.
Well, I would say you should build bridges with the people that, or at least have, be
Yeah,
happy that there are
who are
people
going to
that
call
you
this
don't
out?
like that agree with you and say, okay, wait, this is a terrible tweet.
Yeah, this is not the
No,
time.
right.
These were all the people too that were dancing on Charlie Kirk's grave, obviously. So
Right. So then Sean responded saying, show me where I said I was surprised. I said I don't like it and offered a better alternative. I don't like how cowardly you use the bad orange man as a built-in excuse for celebrating the murder of your perceived enemies, but it doesn't surprise me when you do it either. To which Josiah then enters the conversation saying, this would hit a lot harder if I was like, this would hit harder. Excuse me. Oof. If the bad orange man, whom you support with feigned reluctance, didn't mock and celebrate violence against his critics and wasn't the president, holding a streamer to a higher standard than the most powerful man alive is classic actual justice warrior tier stupidity. So again, we have someone saying something he didn't actually say in the post, which is interesting. That's never a good sign of like that you're arguing in good faith or correct. If you have to do one of two things, if you have to immediately whataboutism and then also insert a bunch of things that no one actually talked about.
well, and it's just, the mosquitoes here buzzing around. Oh, is someone beating up on somebody here? Let me come and feast.
Exactly. Well, that's always how it works, right? So they all got to jump in. So then Sean responded to that saying, this is the dumbest Destiny brained take ever. When did I hold Steven to a higher standard? Never. I point out the obvious. A person can only control their own behavior. Destiny says he gets a free pass because Orange Man bad. That's a cowardly excuse to avoid accountability, which is true.
Yeah,
And that was
definitely.
actually Destiny's response to the whole conversation.
That was
So,
his argument constantly.
yeah,
Well, as soon as Donald Trump fixes his act, then I'll stop being a piece of shit.
right. That was literally the whole
That
conversation
was
about
his argument. Yeah.
the whole firefighter and all that other stuff. So,
Yeah. I
yeah.
can't help myself. We covered Anna calling him out on Piers Morgan with that,
Yes,
where she
great.
said, look, I like to think I control my actions,
Mm-hmm.
which,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, wouldn't that be a great way to be? Hi, you just listened to a clip from the Sitch and Adams show. Most of the time we stream Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and we stream during the week. Come join us. You guys are going to love it. It'll be great.